Hi everyone, welcome back. Yep, leave it to me to mess up some stuff. I woke up late this morning. I woke up at 1 something in the morning. But I was not about to um get up that early. I told you if you've been watching some of the videos, I've been having headaches off and on every day, but some stronger than the other one. So the last couple of days they've been like persistently annoying, not enough to be like, "Oh, my head is hurting," but enough to be annoying. And then Friday, my son had pink eye, so last night I let him stay up, and makes no sense, but I let him stay up until almost 10 o'clock, so I give him his last dose for the day because I'm not gonna wake him up in 3 hours after we're asleep to give him his medication. So anyway, this morning I woke up at 5:30 after the 1 o'clock episode 120. When I woke up, I didn't wake him up to give him my dress, but I just woke up. Anyway, I woke up at 5:26 actually. And I was like, oh, I got other stuff to do, like get his clothes together, make the lunch, blah 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 blah. I forgot to make his lunch. He's like, Mom, where's my lunch? I said, oh, I forgot. Anyway, so I don't have a fall craft. I was gonna do something. I was like, no, I'm not. My mind wasn't really into it. So I decided to. I picked this up yesterday at Dee Dee's. I was looking for a stitch shirt. I think I told you about that. But anyway, it was $5. I looked this up online, and I'll show you the price. Give me 1 second. 14.75 at Walmart. Then it's 13.99 on eBay, and this is the exact same image. They had a pillow turned different right here. $17, $13. Needless to say, I just got it because I have a bedroom that's nautical themed, and the tropics, in my opinion, are always nautical themed. Anyway, I thought we'd do a little bit of this. We haven't latch hooked in a while, and I had started doing one for someone, and then I just lost interest in doing it. I've just felt away about doing it. So let's go ahead and unbox and see what it is. And if you're interested in doing latch hook, let me know. My mom used to do this all the time. Now, this is fresh off the last time we latch hooked together, okay? So please bear that in mind. But we're going to look at everything. We need the hook. There we go. A lot of people are saying if you follow the hair community, some people call this a crochet thing because they have crochet hair. It's not, it's a latch hook. So they're latch hooking their hair. And then we got all these little baby ones. When my mom used to get them, they used to be fat. Like they used to be like this big. So it's a lot in here. Let's just leave out a color of each because I don't know how the pattern's going to start. But we want to make sure that um, we have all of them. It'll probably start off usually white or some color that's at the bottom. And I don't really know. This orange is calling my name. I have grown to like orange a lot. Not as my favorite color, but as a grab color when I'm creating. I don't know about you all, but it is a nice color to craft with, especially since it's the fall season for crafting. Not so much in real life, even though it's not 100 degrees here. Still hot as I don't know what outside. So anyway, tropical. It tells you the steps. I'm gonna try not to look at the steps. I think I remember how to do it, but it tells you step one. It's in a different language. Is this French? Maybe. I don't know. You can tell me. And then this is the pattern. So you see, we're gonna just start with orange then, and we'll do a couple of rows of orange together. I forgot to tell you the measurements of this thing. Hold on. You think I didn't make videos? The measurement is 16 by 16. So my mom used to take these, and then at the end of them, I have one now of a frog that she made for me. So this is the only bad part about it. The color is not thick. you can't see it. So this is green on this side, and then so this is the bottom piece right here. This is orange. This is some light orange, y'all. So we could put everything else back up in the box because I didn't know how I was gonna have it started. And I just go row by row by row by row by row by row. You know what's interesting? I don't even think this is the pattern on the box that they have. And that's okay. It might be, but it doesn't look like it. So we're gonna take this back out. And so you do need to make sure that you pay attention to your actual pattern. Some people may count the rows, but we have plenty. And I just said we wasn't gonna do that many. But this is a 16 by 16. So we're gonna take this, get familiar with our hook, pull out some yarn. You do this. I'm not sure if you know how to latch hook or not, but you do this. If you're trying to figure out what I'm doing, I'm just trying to figure out if I want to start on this row or not. I guess it won't really matter too much. All right. I remember when I was a little girl, my mom used to do something like, "Let me do it, mommy, let me do it." She's like, "No, you're gonna mess it up." And this doesn't feel as hard and plasticky as the old ones did. Okay. So then you come underneath here and pull through. You saw that? I didn't even see it. I tell you, my craft knowledge and prowess of doing stuff is not the same. It's not really easy to do on a table, but we're gonna try it. So you see, we pull all this through. Remember, I'm left-handed, so keep that in mind. And I just hook it around and I pull. It's gonna look like that. So what I thought I could do with you all is just talk, in case you really want to know what's going on. A, and it tells you the steps over here. But you don't go through A, pull up, and then pull the latch hook down and go up, and it should look like this. But here are the steps just in case. And I'm pretty sure you could Google, if you wanted to, you could Google them. Or if you buy this, you probably already have the know-how unless you're trying to start something new. And I suggest always, always starting with something inexpensive and something easy. I think this was my gateway into crafts with my mom. So we did this. She taught me how to chain just on crochet. I don't remember she ever taught me how to knit. And I also used to make doll clothes. Not very good doll clothes, but like when I was a little kid, once I grew out of my pants, because I was tall, they turned into shorts for the summer, right? Because you come home, you get out your school clothes, and you put on play clothes, and you go outside and play. That was back in the day. I'm trying to get my son into that habit of not put on his pajamas when he comes straight home, but he does. And I'm like, you can't go outside in pajamas, sir. This is the only part that I'm not enjoying, just so you know. It's actually lacking putting the needle or the hook, excuse me, the hook underneath it. It's a bit on the annoying side. Now, I recommend you go straight across each row. If you don't want to do that, that's totally on you. Um, has this piqued my interest to make me want to get back into latch hooking? No. I've never got out of latch hooking. I just don't do it that often. But for $5 from a at Walmart, if I saw it at Walmart, it was a little. It would have been three times as much, or I guess two times as much. No, three times. It was 13.75 plus tax, and this was 4.99. You do the math. You could do the math. You just pull. The way it looks like nothing now, but when you increase, 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 and it turns into, oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. Yeah. Actually, I might try to work this whole thing out and see what I can do with it. We'll see. We'll see. And then the good thing is, if you run out of these little spools, you could always reorder some, or you could, if you have orange yarn the same color, you could cut some strings down. Usually you end up with more. My mom had this one where you had to untwist it and brush it out. It was like a dog or something a long, long time ago. It was a long time ago. It's so funny. I talked to my uncle. I was on the phone with my uncle. I called him, and he's not one for discussing them, my aunt and uncle and mom. And I'm an only child, y'all, so I don't understand sibling love, rivalry, hate, all that stuff. I don't understand it. I don't have any siblings to, you know, have a discourse with about why they sucked or why they got me in trouble or anything like that because I'm an only child. So I don't understand the love or hatred that is so strong or the bond that cannot be broken. My mom used to have a wooden one. This one feel wooden too. So I thought this would be fun to do. You know, I don't think we're gonna do a whole two rows though. Now that I think about it, because I just looked at the time, and this will be a short video, I guess. I do want to do one row, but it's easier to do this on your lap than on a work table. So this one I'm trying to do it on my lap. I mean on the work table. So I am struggling just a little bit, but let me know if you do latch hook, please, in the comment section. Crocheting is so much easier on a table sometimes because you can lean in. And I'm quite sure it's probably people out here that only crochet on their YouTube channels and they probably, their desk is cleared, they don't have a lot of junk everywhere, and they just go to town. I've watched people knit on Twitch before. I mean, not knit. Yeah, knit and crochet. I'm like, oh. Hmm. But these projects take a while, in my opinion, no matter what. We did some, y'all. I'm so proud of us. We're gonna finish this row though. I'm gonna try to finish the row. The camera is trying to adjust, so just I went back and watched some of the video from yesterday, and I was like, okay, it was not twitching on you all, but it was definitely twitching on me when I was looking up at the camera to make sure I'm in focus, right? See how that came undone? We don't want it to unravel. We may try to turn this into a pillow. We could see. I don't know. A pillowcase, I guess. Because that's what they did on the box. They took it, looked like they made it into a pillowcase. So um, I have to look into how to do that. I don't know how to do that. But I'm assuming you put some type of backing on it and then maybe sew it down. I don't know. You know, my friend told me something yesterday that was so not important for me to hear. I knew that, but very important for me to hear. She said, "Do what you have first. Stop buying new ones and use the ones that you have." Now we always say, "Oh, I'm gonna use what I have first. I'm gonna do this first. I gotta do that first," and we don't. But in this case, I was like, she's right. That way, I can actually see if I actually like the project, which the project I do enjoy. So it's not like that, but I don't want to go overboard. I've already, I'm already at the plank. Okay, I'm already walking the plank, and the captain of the ship is asking me questions about whether or not I'm gonna be true to his craft, and I'm contemplating it. And as I'm walking further, they're calling me a scurvy dog and all this polywog and all this weirdness and I'm not understanding it. Once you get in the groove, you get in the groove, right? This if you were to ask me of all the yarn projects that I've done this. I tried cross stitch. I recently bought another cross stitch to retry. I've tried crochet. I've tried knitting. Um, I tried making a dream catcher before because my mother liked those. Latch hook and then crochet would probably be my. If you have decent hand dexterity, patience is always important. Now I'm left-handed, so I don't know if people start from the right side over. I just do it like I'm reading a book, right? Left to right. And although you can read a book many ways, I tend to read the first couple of chapters, maybe one chapter, then I read the last couple of pages and then I'll skim in the middle and then I can see if I want to keep reading and then I'll start over from the beginning. You know, I told you all I have quirks, okay? I have quirks. Yep, so we're on day Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 days of my son's medication. We're gonna stop it on Saturday, not Friday. Yeah, he got to Saturday, so Saturday to Saturday will be 7 days. But I'm gonna stop it on Sunday because he's not getting all the doses like he should be every day. I don't give him. He's supposed to get the eye drops every 3 hours. Let me tell you something. I cannot give him eye drops every 3 hours. There's no way possible for me to give it to him while he's sleeping. That's probably why they want you to get so much in just in case. But on Saturday, I could give him a lot of the doses, except for nighttime when he sleep. So any of the skipped, not skipped, but just missed time doses. I'm trying to go with that. I think we're just gonna finish right here because this is time. Time is not on our side anymore, is it? Time has never been on our side. It's always been the buzzer or the this or the that. I keep snatching one of those little strands. I don't know how I'm doing it, considering I went from 2 rows to half a row because I'm looking at the time and you might be bored. So I don't know if you want to see more. Like I'll do some more and then we'll go up to maybe a different color or something. So you can see I'm actually diligent on my creativity outside of making YouTube videos. I actually do craft um, outside of that. Let's see. I do recommend, I know this came in a box, but I would recommend a gallon size Ziploc bag for this. I feel like Ziploc bags, besides the harmfulness to the environment, if you already got a few, they work so well in holding your craft supplies. My eye was itching. Also, I told y'all yesterday I was looking for a container. I was gonna go to Walmart and buy a container. I was like, girl, you have a you have a few empty iris containers. So I'm gonna just take all the projects that I didn't finish and put them in the iris container and open that thing up and pull from there. But I don't want to put my non-used scrapbook paper there because I won't never use it. I'll have 25 iris containers of unused scrapbook paper, and I don't want that. All right, y'all, look, we did something. It's not finished. We got a lot of rows, but this is what it's supposed to look like. So we're gonna try and do more and more of this, and I'll come back. You leave me a message in the comment section letting me know if you want to do this more. Okay, if not, I'll bring it back from time to time. If you want to do more, just let me know and we can continue working on this. This orange is darker than this orange. Just saying. Anyway, I hope that you have a great rest of your day. And until next time, happy crafting.